Title: A Day in the Park. Once upon a time, in a quaint little town nestled between rolling hills and lush greenery, there was a park called Willow Park. It was a favorite spot for locals to unwind, play, and enjoy nature's beauty. On a sunny Saturday morning, the park was bustling with activity. Sarah, a cheerful young girl with curly hair and bright blue eyes, woke up early, excited about her day at Willow Park. She quickly got dressed, grabbed her favorite book, and skipped downstairs to the kitchen where her mother, Mrs. Johnson, was preparing breakfast. "Good morning, Mom," Sarah exclaimed, her eyes shining with excitement. "Good morning, sweetheart," Mrs. Johnson replied, smiling warmly. "Are you looking forward to our day at the park?" "Yes, I can't wait," Sarah exclaimed, her excitement bubbling over. After breakfast, Sarah and her mother packed a picnic basket with sandwiches, fruits, and snacks. They also brought a blanket to sit on and a frisbee to play with. With everything ready, they set off for Willow Park. As they arrived at the park, Sarah's eyes widened with wonder at the sight before her. Children were laughing and playing on the playground. Families were picnicking on the grass, and couples were strolling hand in hand along the winding paths. "Where should we set up our picnic, Mom?" Sarah asked eagerly, scanning the park for the perfect spot. "How about by the pond?" Mrs. Johnson suggested, pointing to a serene pond glistening in the sunlight. "That sounds perfect," Sarah exclaimed, already skipping ahead towards the pond. They found a shady spot by the pond and spread out their blanket. Sarah kicked off her shoes and ran barefoot on the soft grass, feeling the cool breeze on her face. "Let's eat our sandwiches first, and then we can explore the park," Mrs. Johnson suggested, unpacking the picnic basket. Sarah eagerly dug into her sandwich, her mouth watering at the delicious taste of cheese and ham. As they ate, they watched ducks swimming in the pond and listened to the chirping of birds in the trees. After lunch, Sarah and her mother went for a walk around the park. They stopped to smell the flowers in the colorful garden, watched squirrels chasing each other around the trees, and even spotted a family of rabbits nibbling on grass. As they walked, Sarah spotted a group of children playing soccer on the grassy field. "Can I join them, Mom?" Sarah asked eagerly, her eyes shining with excitement. "Of course, sweetheart," Mrs. Johnson replied, smiling. "Just be careful and have fun." Sarah joined the game and soon found herself dribbling the ball with skill and agility. She laughed and cheered as she scored a goal, feeling a sense of joy and accomplishment. As the afternoon wore on, Sarah and her mother continued to explore the park, making memories that would last a lifetime. As the sun began to set, casting a warm golden glow over the park, they packed up their things and headed home, their hearts full of happiness and contentment. And so, as the day drew to a close, Sarah drifted off to sleep with a smile on her face, already looking forward to her next adventure in Willow Park. Title: The Mystery of Whispering Woods. In the heart of a small town named Greenridge lay a dense forest known as Whispering Woods. Legend had it that the trees whispered secrets to those who dared to listen. Among the townsfolk, it was both feared and revered. Stories of strange occurrences and mysterious disappearances fueled the imagination of locals, making Whispering Woods a place of intrigue and curiosity. One sunny afternoon, a group of adventurous children gathered near the edge of Whispering Woods. Among them was Emily, a brave and curious girl with a passion for exploration. With her friends by her side, she stood before the towering trees, their leaves rustling in the gentle breeze. "Have you ever been inside Whispering Woods, Emily?" asked Jack, a mischievous boy with freckles dotting his cheeks. Emily shook her head, her eyes wide with excitement. "No, but I've always wanted to explore it. They say strange things happen in there." "Like what?" Sarah, Emily's best friend, chimed in, her voice tinged with curiosity. Whispers in the wind, mysterious lights, and even sightings of mythical creatures, Emily replied, a thrill running down her spine. The group exchanged nervous glances, but their curiosity outweighed their fear. With a shared sense of adventure, they ventured into the depths of Whispering Woods, their footsteps muffled by the soft carpet of moss beneath their feet. As they delved deeper into the forest, the trees seemed to close in around them, casting long shadows that danced in the dappled sunlight. Emily led the way, her heart pounding with anticipation. Suddenly, a strange sound filled the air, a soft, melodious humming that seemed to emanate from the very heart of the forest. The children exchanged puzzled looks, their senses on high alert. "What is that?" whispered Sarah, her voice barely above a murmur. Emily shrugged, her eyes scanning the dense undergrowth for any sign of movement. "I don't know, but let's find out." Following the sound, they soon stumbled upon a clearing bathed in golden light. In the center stood a majestic tree, its branches stretching towards the sky like outstretched arms. Perched on a branch was a creature unlike anything they had ever seen, a tiny fairy with gossamer wings and eyes that sparkled like stars. The children gasped in awe, their eyes wide with wonder. The fairy smiled warmly, her voice as soft as the breeze. "Greetings, young adventurers," she said, her words tinged with magic. "I am Aurora, guardian of Whispering Woods. What brings you to this enchanted place?" Emily stepped forward, her heart pounding with excitement. "We heard whispers in the wind and followed them here. What secrets does Whispering Woods hold?" Aurora's eyes twinkled with mischief, her wings shimmering in the sunlight. "Ah, the secrets of the forest are many and not easily revealed. But for those who listen closely, they may uncover truths beyond their wildest dreams." With a wave of her hand, Aurora vanished into thin air, leaving the children speechless with wonder. As they made their way out of Whispering Woods, their hearts were filled with a newfound sense of magic and possibility. From that day on, Emily and her friends returned to Whispering Woods time and time again, listening to the whispers of the wind and unraveling the mysteries of the forest. And though they never fully understood its secrets, they knew that some mysteries were meant to be cherished and never fully explained.